All right, so here's my weigh-in for Friday, June 17th. As you can see my comparisons, I don't know if you can see, screen's kind of small. I'll break it down to you. So my baseline, which was last week, the weight was 225.1 pounds, body fat 30.21, and fat mass is 68, and lean mass is 157. Now today, well, not today, but Friday, June 17th, I actually went up 1.9 pounds, which is about 2 pounds. So 227 as of June 17th. It says my body fat went up 31.18, and my lean mass went up, and my lean mass actually went down. My fat mass went up. So I'm taking this with a grain of salt. Um, that's why I say it's not a good thing to weigh yourself every week or measure yourself every week, because the body goes through fluctuations that can't be explained. So that's where I'm at as of June 17th. So here are my thoughts. My thoughts are that to be totally transparent about it, I haven't been tracking anything up to this point, past 2 weeks. I started 2 weeks ago, as of Friday, June 17th. And I lost 5 pounds the first week, but then the second week, as of this week, end of the second week, I gained 1.9 pounds back, 2 pounds. Water fluctuation, who knows? Age, who knows? But I haven't been tracking anything. I said I was going to track my stuff. I've been so busy that I haven't been doing it. So I'm going to do that as of now. I'm going to be tracking everything in my Fitness Pal. So just run those numbers down again. My numbers in my Fitness Pal that I already have set up in there is 35% protein, 60% fat, 5% carbs. So I typically go by percentages, not like exact numbers of carbs. It's just easier for me. I mean, you can do either or, whatever works for you. I like that better. And then my overall calories is like 2,100, 2,130, I think, which is going to be extremely hard to get. I'm not a big eater like that, especially when it comes to clean foods. So I haven't been tracking it. So the reason why it's important to track things if you're trying to get to a goal. I mean, if you're at a point in life that you're happy, and you want to maintain where you're at, to eat healthy, of course, but eating moderation and not track anything. In other words, eyeball it like I was doing the past couple of weeks. You can fly by with that because you're not really trying to lose anything. You're not trying to get anywhere. You're just trying to maintain. But so I haven't been tracking, so I can't say, okay, my numbers were on, so therefore it must be this, or my numbers were on, therefore it must be that. My numbers may not have been on because I wasn't tracking it. So I'm going to start tracking it as of now on my Fitness Pal, the numbers I just mentioned. And then I'm going to give it another week, see where I'm at. Then I'll start tweaking things. Maybe up the cardio or something. I don't know. I'll see when I get there. But that's why it's important to track, especially from the beginning, because you don't know what you're taking in. Roundabout figures don't fly when you have a goal in mind. At least don't fly for me and a lot of people I know of in the past. Some people genetically gifted, no matter what they do, things will work. But that's minuscule amount of people. So so I keep my guys updated. I'm start posting more and more stuff as the week go on. What I'm doing, what I'm eating. So my primary fuel source is going to be protein, which is my protein will be eggs and steak and eggs, and some vegetables and protein. And in my protein, I'm put psyllium husk, which is fiber, in my protein shake. So it slows down the absorption. Plus, I get my fiber in because I'm not going to be eating a lot of fiber. I'm going to be focusing on my fats and my proteins and a little bit of vegetables. So, okay. All right, guys. So that's the weigh-in for June 17th. It's a little disappointing, but that's why it's good. It's not good to weigh yourself every week sometimes. Or if you do, don't be so, anal about it. Take it with a grain of salt. With me, my approach is, I'm just a spirit being in this body, living a human experience. So I kind of detach from my body as I'm a third person analyzing myself. And I'm like, okay, this is not working, let me tweak that. This is not working, let me tweak this. Instead of being so emotionally attached to stuff. When you're emotionally attached to stuff, you get depressed, you get, it's not good to be emotionally attached to numbers like that, because at the end of the day, if you're focused and you do the right thing, you're going to get to where you want to get to anyway. It just might not happen when you want, Anyway, I'm not going to keep rambling. All right, to the next video.